What is going on, guys? Are you an Amazon FBA beginner and are you just getting started in this business? If you are, you're probably really confused about how product research works. How are you going to find that one product that helps you become super successful and you want to do it as fast as possible? So in this video, we're going to be talking about my favorite product research tool, and I'm going to show you guys all how to use it and where you can get it. So the number one product research tool that I recommend for everyone to get, and in my book, it is 100% mandatory if you want success with Amazon. This tool is going to be the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, and I will have the link down below for you guys in the description. It's going to say tools I use, and you will see Jungle Scout and you'll see the link right there. So first I'm going to take you guys on the Jungle Scout website and show you where you can find the tool, and then I'm going to show you guys how you can use it and why it is so important. Okay, so here we are on one of my other videos, and right below the video you'll see in the description it will say Amazon tools I use, and you can click that link and it will take you to Jungle Scout's website. Now here we are on the website, and the first place you're going to want to go is up to the top where it says products. You're going to notice they have a few different options here. The one we're going to be talking about today is going to be the Chrome extension right here, and this is going to be the most important, more important than anything else they offer, more important than any other service anyone else offers. So we're going to click on the Chrome extension. So we're going to scroll down after we clicked on Chrome extension, and then we're going to hit get the Chrome extension right here. And then it's going to show us the two different options they have. They have the Lite Chrome extension and the Pro. And once again, this is going to be absolutely crucial and necessary for you to do proper product research. And you're going to see exactly why now, because I'm going to take you on to Amazon and show you what this tool does and why it is so important. Okay, so here we are on the Amazon website now, and we are going to search for a product. So let's say we have a product idea in our mind and we want to see if it is going to be a good product to sell or not. How are we going to figure this out? So first, we're going to need to come onto Amazon here. We're going to search up the product using the best general keyword or keyword phrase. Okay, so let's say we had a product idea pop up into our head and we thought that maybe an iPhone X case would sell well. So what we want to do is we want to search for iPhone X case on Amazon. We're going to search that, and then it's going to pull up all the different iPhone X cases that are currently being sold on Amazon. Make sure that all the products look the same or similar to each other. If they don't look the same, then you probably searched for the wrong keyword phrase. For example, let's say I didn't understand iPhones very well and I typed in iPhone 12 case instead. There is no iPhone 12, so if something weird is popping up, then maybe just double check to make sure you're searching for the right product. So we have iPhone X case, and we're going to make sure that everything looks the same, and it does. They all look like they are iPhone X cases, which is good. And then next, we're going to want to try out our brand new Chrome extension from Jungle Scout. So up here, once you've downloaded it, you're going to see that there is a JS logo. And then once you're on the page of the product that you want to search right here, this one being the iPhone X case, we're going to go up top and we're going to click on the Chrome extension and pull up the numbers for this product. So before we get into all this confusing stuff right here, if you guys want everything laid out for you step by step in a full course, then I do have a link below to my course, and you guys can become my student and work one-on-one with me as I mentor you through the whole process. And the course is going to show you guys everything you need to know, and I also email you, check up on you, walk you through the process, and answer all of your questions. So if everything seems complicated right now and all these numbers are freaking you out and you want to know how everything works from product launching or finding a product or all the strategies and tools, softwares, charts and graphs, and all these things are confusing you, then don't worry, go down below and check out the private course and mentorship. Now let's get back onto the Chrome extension and show you guys the basics. So first off, you're going to see all the averages up top, and these are important, but you should definitely not go solely based off of these numbers. We want to dig into more detail and figure out more than just the averages. So at the top, we see the average sales. On the left, we see the average sales rank, average price, and also on the right, we see average reviews. So for a general idea, we're going to want our sales as high as possible, and we're going to want our reviews as low as possible. And we are going to want our average price being definitely at least above $13. Anything below $13 is going to make it difficult to create a healthy profit margin. And if you guys don't know anything about profit margins, I will leave a card up top to a video where I explain how profit margins work. Let's just go ahead and continue with this. So we want a price generally above $13, and there is a lot that goes into that, but we're going to keep it at that. $13 and up. Now the best sweet spot I would say for the price would be around $25, $30, even up to $50. That's where I like to see my products. But once again, there's a lot of detail that goes into that and a lot of stuff that you need to understand. Now, don't get too confused with the sales rank. All we really care about are these sales and the reviews, and also making sure that the price is decent, above $13. Really quick, brief pause. So if you guys just subscribed, then welcome to our FBA family, and we give out more information than any other Amazon FBA channel here on YouTube. And if you guys had any questions about my course and mentorship down in the description, then you can email me here at askrileyturner@gmail.com. Then I will answer any questions you guys have about the course or anything that you want to know before you start this business and jump in. Okay, so now we're going to break down all this confusing stuff down here. So don't worry, it is not that bad. So we can see on the left-hand side, we see the numbers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are all the listings that we saw down here on the actual website. If you could see me scrolling behind the Chrome extension right now. So all of those listings are going to be in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, except for if you have any sponsored listings. So we see how this one says sponsored. This one also says sponsored. That means that they are paying to be there. They are paying for Amazon PPC, which is Amazon's way of advertisement on Amazon. So these guys are paying to be at the top. We want an accurate report on what numbers that the real top sellers are doing. So this is the first top seller. So from here down are the real top sellers. So excluding these sponsored listings once again, and Jungle Scout already does that for us. This is going to be the first listing after the sponsored listing. And also, if you guys wanted to double check, you can hover your cursor over one of these product titles and it will pop up with a brief view of what the product is, and the picture, the price, the reviews, and the title. So we can go over here and see if we have a specific listing we want to look at. We can see the title and the picture and the price and the reviews. So this is also very helpful if we wanted a quick view at any of these listings. Now, in between the number sign and product name, we're going to see another tab that says add, and then we have all these plus signs. So this actually works together with another service that Jungle Scout offers, and it is called the Jungle Scout web app. So that web app that they offer has another feature called the product tracker. And all you have to do if you want to track one of these products and see how well they're selling day to day with live tracking, you can hit the plus button and it will automatically add it to your product tracker on your web app. So that definitely makes everything very simple and easy, and that way later on when you want to dig into more detail about a specific listing, you can see how well they are selling day to day with live sales reports. Now over here we have another tab that says brand, and this is just going to be the brand name for whoever is selling the listing. So we can see some of these are the same. So this one, Taurus, these are all the same brand. Now here's a quick pro tip. If you guys see a brand that is showing up multiple times when you search for a certain product, that means that they probably are dominating that market. So it looks like this Taurus brand has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listings on the first page. So it looks like this guy is doing pretty well and dominating this market. So this is something that I would be worried about or want to dig into a little bit more before I jump on this product. So once again, if someone is showing up multiple times, then it does look like they are dominating that certain product or market. Now after that, we have the price tab up here, and then below that we can actually see the different prices that they are selling for. Once again, I like to have it above $13. So this is also another product I would not touch because a lot of these are below $13, and that is hard to make a healthy profit margin on. And to me, it's just not worth it to make a $1 profit, $2, $3 profit. I like to have profit above $7 or at least above a 30% margin if the product is worth a lot more. Once again, if you're confused about that, I had the card up earlier about profit margins. Now you can also click on any one of these and it will pull up the sales history on the product, which is also very important. So you can see if it's been rising in price, dropping in price, and where it's been over the past year or so. So as we can see here, it used to sell extremely high, and that's probably right when the iPhone X came out. And then it slowly started to drop in price, and then you can see another spike up here. And this is probably when the new iPhone XS came out, which is basically the same phone. It takes the same case, so this case would work for both phones. And then you see it slowly drops off again. So this is something that I would call a trending product because it's only going to peak once, maybe twice, and then it's going to die off forever. So after this, when the next iPhone comes out, it is not going to be the same body most likely, and this case will not work on the new iPhone. So this one was kind of a one-hit time or a two-hit time in this case because the iPhone X came out and the iPhone XS came out, and they are basically the same phone, so it takes the same case like I said. So this product would have only worked well twice, and then your sales and your price are going to start to drop. So this is a trending product, and trending products only work work well if you sell them 1 or 2 months prior to the trend starting. So in this case, if we see that it already dropped off and rose again and dropped off again, then that means we're probably too late on this trend and we shouldn't do a product like this. Now, if you want to know more about what a seasonal product is, a trending product, or a steady product, I will also leave another card up above, and in that video I show you guys how to figure out what product type it is, trending, seasonal, or steady. So after we check out the price history and look at the individual prices to make sure that they are above $13 at least, then we can look at the category tab, and this just tells you what category this product is selling in. So you can see they all say cell phones and electronics most likely. After that is going to be the rank. Now don't worry about the rank, that is not very important to us right now. We just want to see if it is a good product based on the basic numbers. After your rank, you're going to have your monthly sales, and this is where you're going to see how many units are selling in a month. So this guy at the very top sold 10,285 iPhone cases in a month, and then so on and so forth. Now if it is blank like this one right here, that means that they simply do not have information on it, but that does not matter. It only matters if they're all showing up blank, then something's probably wrong, or you might have searched something incorrectly. But for the most part, if there's 1 or 2, then it's no big deal. Okay, so I moved myself over here, and now we're going to talk about the monthly sales right here, and this is going to be how many units they are selling in a month. So this guy at the very top sold 10,285 a month, and that is going to be a lot. That is going to be well above what we are looking for. It really doesn't matter how high they are as long as they are above a certain number, and I like that number to be somewhere around 300 as the minimum. So depending on how much you are willing to make a month on profit or revenue, if you want a product that is doing 5,000 or more a month in revenue, then you want to have at least an average of about 200 to 300 average sales a month. So we can see all of these top sellers, pretty much except for this guy, are doing well above 300 sales a month. So this would be a great product in terms of sales, but don't get excited yet because there are other things that we need to look at. So the next category is going to be daily sales. It's basically going to be the same thing, but just in a day how much they are selling. So this guy's doing 375 iPhone cases in a day, but this doesn't really matter to us. I like to look more at the monthly sales. So after daily sales, we have revenue. So this is going to tell you on average how much they are making in revenue a month. So we can see the top seller is doing $133,000 a month in revenue, and so on and so forth. 44,000, 43,000, 52,000, 91,000. So these guys are all doing very, very well with these listings. Now revenue, I really don't look at, and I don't base my decision off of revenue, so that is not very important to us, but it is nice to look at to make sure that some of the top sellers are in that price range that you want. So if you want a product that's going to do 10,000 a month, then most of the top sellers should be doing above 10,000 a month. Now the next one is going to be reviews, and this is going to be one of the other most important ones that we want to look at. So reviews, we want to be as low as possible. This is going to tell us whether it is too competitive or not. So all of these other listings that are selling iPhone cases, if they all have a ton of reviews, then it's going to be very hard for us to come in and compete with them because they have so many reviews. And that means it is going to be very competitive. So we can see the top seller has almost 7,000 reviews, and most of the other ones are doing about 500 reviews to 1,000, which is very, very high. And this is a dead giveaway that this would not be a good product because it is going to be very competitive. Now, once again, I said the lower the number, the better. And just like sales, we are going to have not a minimum, but we're going to have a maximum. So the maximum amount of reviews that we like to see on average is going to be about 70. If you want to find a really, really good product, then maybe below 50. But on average, I would say about 70 is good. So anything 70 and below is good. All of these guys are pretty much doing well above 70, except for this one guy who has 10 reviews. So if you see most of the top sellers have below 70 reviews, then that is a good sign, and that means it may be a good product. If you are seeing people above the 1,000 mark, then that means that they are probably dominating that market, and you should probably stay away from it. Now next we have the rating, and this is going to tell you how many stars, what the star rating, the review rating, whatever you want to call it, how well they are doing in terms of their rating. Now, this is also something that is good to look at, but not exactly right off the bat. It's something you want to dig into a little bit later. After the numbers look decent, you can dig more into the rating. So what I like to do is I like to look for listings that are below a 4-star review. So this one right here is doing 3.5 stars out of 5. So that means that he is not getting a very good review rating. And that means that we can possibly come in and fix whatever he's doing wrong, and we can take his spot on the first page. There is also another one with 3.5 stars, and we can also look at their listing, look at their reviews, and see what people don't like. And that would be a good way for us to improve their product and take their spot on the first page. And then hopefully we can get a 4-star, 4.5-star, or 5-star reviews and do a lot better than they are. But once again, that's something that you want to look at a little bit later. Once you already found this product and you like how it looks, then you can dig more into that later. Now the last one is going to be seller, and this one's also very important. We're going to have 3 different options here. We're going to have AMZ, we're going to have FBA, and we're going to have FBM, but I don't see any FBMs on here currently. So AMZ is going to mean that the seller is Amazon, the company. So the company Amazon itself is selling that product. And that is usually something that we do not want to see, because Amazon is very good at selling because they know how their website works and they can promote their products better than anyone else. So if you see AMZ sellers all over the place like we see here, then that is a very bad sign that they are dominating this market. And it's almost like we don't want to mess with anything they're doing, because most likely they're going to do everything better than we can do. Now, if you see FBA, that means fulfilled by Amazon. That means it is normal people like me and you, and they are having Amazon do their shipping and handle their customer service and handle everything else, just like I teach you guys on this channel. So FBA is what we are all going to be. Now, if there is another one, but this one doesn't have it, and it is FBM, and that is going to be fulfilled by merchant. So instead of having Amazon do all the work for us like I do and how I teach, we can also be an FBM seller, and that means that we are shipping the products and handling everything on our own. So if I was an FBM seller and I'm selling these iPhone cases, that means every time I get a sale, I have to take my own iPhone case and I need to ship it out to that person. I don't like this. It's a lot of work. It's a lot slower. And if you are doing a lot of money in revenue, this is completely out of control. If you guys don't have a warehouse and employees, this is definitely not recommended. So I recommend all you guys are FBA sellers like me, because you don't need to lift a finger. All you need is an internet connection and your computer, and that's all you need. You don't need to lift a finger. You don't need to work on anything physically, and you have everyone do the work for you, being Amazon or your supplier in China. Now at the bottom right here, we can pull up this little cloud right here and click on it, and it's going to show you what the main keywords for this product are. So if you guys had trouble searching for the product in the very beginning of the video when I typed in iPhone X case, and you want to make sure that you're searching for the right thing, then you can click on this cloud and it's going to tell you what the most popular words are. And the biggest ones are going to be the most popular, the medium are going to be a little bit less popular, and the black are going to be the least popular. So we can see iPhone and case right here are going to be the most popular. So it looks like we did pretty well with that. And then we also included the iPhone X, the X, which is important because that's the iPhone case that we want to sell. And then also at the very bottom, it tells you what the top keywords are right here if you just want to make it simple. And you also have the option to download it up here. Now next we have the Google Trend Report, and we can click on that and it will tell us whether this is a trending product, a steady product, or a seasonal product. And I already left a card earlier in the video to how it works in another video. Now if you want to extract the next page of search results, then you can go ahead and just click this button right here, the extract next page button, and then it will pull up all the second page's listings if you guys want to get even more detail on how some of the other sellers are doing. So I hope you guys all understand how the Chrome extension works now. I hope you guys already have it, or you're going to get it, because it is absolutely mandatory if you want to be a successful seller. And once again, the link will be down below in the description where it says tools I use. And if you guys also want to become a student of mine and you want me to personally teach you, then I do have the link to my course and mentorship below in the description as well. Now, if you learned anything new, then go down below, click on the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And last but not least, go down below, leave me a comment, let me know if you subscribed. Also, let me know if you have any questions, and I respond to every single comment. So that's it. I will see you guys in the next video, or I will see you if you email me to get into my course, or I will see you if you get in the course, and then we will start working together. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.